Hi, I'm Elaine and welcome to my channel. In this video, I'll give you ideas for what you can say in your social media videos that will connect with your audience so that you can increase your following, grow your email list and ultimately make more sales. One of the most common questions I hear is, what should I say when I create videos for Facebook, Instagram and YouTube? Well, I've got some great ideas for you, and at the end of the video I'll tell you which type of social media videos work best for me and the framework that I use to get the best connection with my audience. The first two things that you need to ask yourself is, one, how do you want to make the audience feel? And two, what do you want them to do? So for instance, when I'm creating a video, I want my audience to feel inspired and motivated, knowing that the information that I'm giving them about what's worked for me on my business building journey will inspire them to take action and do it for themselves. I know how hard it was to build a list of followers, thinking that it must have been so much easier for everyone else to do it, when in reality it's just about trying what's worked for others, learning from them and adjusting it to fit your model. So when my viewers feel inspired and motivated to make a start, I then want to encourage them to download my free offering, which is geared up to help them make progress. This of course is a win-win situation because my freebie will be value packed for them with information that will help them on their journey, and I'm growing my email list with people who I know want to learn about what I teach. So once you've established how you want them to feel and what you want them to do, we decide what type of video style will be relevant to achieve these outcomes. Your social media video topics should be related to the questions that your audience asks, their pain points, their struggles, their setbacks that they're having. This way, your video will attract and connect with a viewer that's interested in your solution and wants to hear more from you. So here are some ideas of the videos that you can create for your social media channels. Number one, a how-to. So teach them how to do a specific thing with the steps that they need to take to achieve a desired result. Number two, inform or educate them on something in your niche. Tell them about something that works, something that's new, foundational, or that's an important part of the journey. Anything that will help the viewer to move along the path that gives them a quick win. Number three, case studies and testimonials. Share stories of people who've had their problem and now have overcome it. They don't have to be people who you've worked with. Tell stories of those that have achieved results within your industry, like Gary Vaynerchuk for instance. His social media videos are mainly inspirational and motivational, from which he grew really quickly. Which leads me on to the next one, inspire and motivate. Inspire and motivate them by sharing a lesson. Give them hope and a future outcome and how that's possible for them. The next idea, you could show them another way of doing something, i.e. your way, to create awareness. This is often called thought reversal. It's a way to make a stand for what you believe, showing them that you don't have to do that to get from A to B, but there's a better solution, your solution. This can show you as being a thought leader, and it can change their way of thinking, which makes them want to be part of your tribe. An entertainment video could be a good one to do. Make them laugh, show them behind the scenes at an event in your industry. A bit like reality TV really. A day in the life of you and keep it real. Because in reality people are nosy, and when they see that you're just a regular guy, this endears them to you, to your personality and vibe, and of course they'll want more. Now this one is my favourite for social media videos for connection with my audience, and that is to tell a story. Weaving stories into videos keeps the viewer stuck like glue, and in the words of Donald Miller from StoryBrand, nobody can look away from a good story. When I'm telling stories in my videos, I include observations, lessons learned, etc. with thought-provoking statements that show my values and beliefs, which makes the viewer think, oh yeah, I agree, I'm just like that. And this can create a faster connection as well as building authority. So look out for next week's video where I talk about how to use storytelling in your videos and the script that I use to connect. So hit that subscribe button to make sure that you don't miss it. If you're getting started with video, download my free guide, 10 tips to filming like a pro with your smartphone. And this will help you with tips on confidence, lighting, audio, backgrounds and lots more to get those videos done with the minimum of fuss. And the link for that is below in the description. Now, as promised, I'll give you the framework that I use to create my video content and why I do it this way. So firstly, choose a juicy hook, something that piques curiosity about a problem that they're having. So for instance, my hook for this video is what to say in your social media videos to connect with your audience. I know that it's a problem that people have. I also tell them what's coming up in the video as I want them to watch as much as possible. This will not only help them, but all the time that they're listening and learning, it's creating a connection. I then tell a relevant story, and in this video I mention that I see it frequently that people don't create video because they don't know what to say, and that I will show what's worked for me and that will help them on their journey. This makes them realise that they fall into this category and that the video is worth listening to. I then teach approximately 3 lessons, can be less but no more than 5. And this is the information that I promised them at the beginning, and I deliver on what I said I would. I don't add fill, I get to the point and I keep it relevant. I then give a call to action of what I want the video to do. So in this video, I mention my smartphone video download. Then finally, I give a summary and a recap on all the points to refresh what we've discussed. And then they realise that learning from me is clear and concise. So to recap, firstly, ask yourself, how do you want your viewer to feel when they've watched your video? And secondly, what do you want them to do? Get clear on those 2 points first, and then you can decide on what type of video you want to create. So that could be a how-to video, or one that informs and educates, case studies and testimonials showing achievements, or an inspirational, motivational video. Possibly a thought reversal video that shows another way and creates awareness. Or maybe you're on a trip or at an event or can show behind the scenes in a vlog style to provide them with some entertainment. Or you can use storytelling that brings a message back to what you do and how you can help them. Then I use the framework I gave you. Firstly the hook, then the story, then the lessons, then the call to action, and then the summary of your content from the video, just like I've done now for you. So try those different styles, see what works, change them up and repeat. And remember, borrow my mantra, start where you're at and work with what you've got, but keep moving forward. Next, take a look at these videos on creating content to grow your email list, and this other video on attracting your ideal client, which shows you not only how to understand who you're serving, but to really get clear on what they're feeling and thinking too. Because when you have that dialed in, the magic happens. Keep taking imperfect action, and I'll see you in the next video.